Hello, and welcome back to Midnight Readings. Today we'll be reading Attack on Fort Book, written by Pinkamena Pie Princess. I hope you enjoy. Private Cadence seemed not to hear the orders that Captain Smartypants had given her. Of course, that wasn't unusual. Private Cadence was a great soldier, but for some reason I had to translate all the orders the captain gave to her. "Private!" I barked. "Did you not hear Captain Smartypants' orders?" Cadence giggled. I glared. A private was not supposed to giggle at her superiors. I'd read that in the book I read about military rankings. And a general, which is what I was the highest rank ever. A private was only on the very bottom. "No, General Twilight, ma'am. I don't speak her language," Cadence replied. I glared until she remembered to salute, which is what you're supposed to do to a general. She seemed confused by my glare for a few minutes, until she remembered protocol and saluted. "She said to guard the east end of the fort," I ordered. I was very good at ordering. I was the general after all. "Ma'am, yes, ma'am," Private Cadence replied, with a silly grin on her face, and saluted again. "And no smiling! Captain Shining Armor will be attacking Fort Book at any minute now, and we must be prepared. Army people don't smile." "Ma'am, yes, ma'am," Cadence said again, this time struggling to keep a straight face. I don't know what she thought was so funny. Fort Book was the most stunning fort in all of Twilightopia. The glorious land we were defending from the evil Emperor Shining Armor, who was also my big brother, but that's not important. Fort Book was big. It was at least 100 feet tall and 100 feet wide. It was made to look like it was made of books, but it was actually made of rocks so that the evil invaders wouldn't get in. It had another rock wall protecting it, and a moat, because moats are cool. It was the most beautiful fort in the world. Right now it was raining, so the fort wasn't as comfortable as it was when it wasn't raining. When it wasn't raining, it was sunny, and the sun made the rocks look like gemstones. They sparkled so much. Now, about my big brother. He was the captain of a huge army, and he was going to come and take Fort Book and soon all of Twilightopia for himself. He was evil and greedy, and it was my job to defend Fort Book against his forces. He was an army captain from the Land of Armor, which was right next to Twilightopia, and was trying to take a part of our country for itself, which is apparently what countries who aren't friends or allies, as my books call them, try to do. He does it a lot, which is why Fort Book has to be the best possible fort ever, so his allies and he can't get in. Captain Smartypants tapped me on the shoulder, snapping me out of thinking about my brother. "General, I think that might be them heading over the hills now," my quiet captain told me. "In fact, I think it's them, and they're heading right for us. We have to be 100% prepared. Get your men to the west wall to defend that side. I'm going to the east wall," I ordered Smartypants. She saluted and didn't laugh, which is why she was the captain, and Cadence is still a private. "All soldiers, to their battle stations," I ordered, which I'm very good at, of course. "We have the enemy upon us." Captain Smartypants saluted again as she took her position and began ordering her men around. I went to where Private Cadence was standing and cleared my throat to get her attention. "Captain Smartypants spotted Captain Armor, and we must prepare. Load the cannons," I ordered. She obeyed, though I thought I saw a smile, which of course were not allowed. "No smiling!" I said. Cadence saluted and forced herself into a straight face. "Sometimes I don't know how you got out of boot camp with all that smiling you do," I said. "It's because I'm a good soldier anyway, ma'am," she replied. Then man your battle station and stop all the talking, you silly nincompoop. Nincompoop was one of my favourite insults. Shining Armour came to our front gate.
I'm here, General Twiley. What you gonna do about it?
He said, challenging me. This! I said, and yelled, Fire! To Cadence, who fired the cannonball at Shining's face, where it missed and landed with a whoomph. Another cannonball was fired, which hit members of his army in the face, and they slowly fell to the barrage of attacks from the amazing Fort Book. Keep firing, Cadence! We have to hit Shining Armour! He's the leader! Right away, General, she said. Cadence fired our last cannonball, which hit Shining Armour right in the face. We won! We defended Fort Book! I said, as my brother fell over.
Ow, Twiley!
My big brother, who wasn't really evil, he was really the best big brother in the whole wide world, said.
For a pillow, that hurt.
I giggled. The real Fort Book was really just a pile of books with a sheet over it and pillows surrounding it as a wall, but it was still the best fort ever. Blame Cadence, she's the one that threw it, I said as I collapsed into giggles. I guess I can smile now, huh? Said Cadence, the best fool sitter ever. I got you good there, Shining. Shining smiled that weird smile he always does around Cadence. I don't know why he does it. I think it's one of those almost grown-up things that happen sometimes.
Yeah, you did,
he said, and smirked, then broke into hysterics like me. And then so did Cadence. And even though it was a rainy, yucky day in Canterlot, it was a super fun day in our books. Even Smarty Pants giggled a little, and she's normally pretty quiet. And that was Attack on Fort Book, written by Prinkamina Pie Princess. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next week. Stay brony!